What's today?
What's up?
What's up? What's going on?
Um,
Hey, girl. Hey.
what's happening, Shawty? What's going on?
Lipstik and Wise. We in the building. It's Wednesday at 9:22.
Yes, ma'am.
So, um, we haven't been on here. We missed you guys last week.
Let's
You,
do
you didn't miss everybody last week?
Girl, I missed myself from last week. Like, it's a blur.
Oh. Oh, you got on the filter? You got on makeup? You look cute. Hey, Aaron.
Not really.
That's
Not
that
really.
light. Oh,
Not
let me
really.
change my
What's
light.
that light?
Ring lights for the stars, for the gods.
Wow.
Thank you. Instant
Wow.
filter. I'm
Wow.
looking like top of somebody grandma. So what else? What else you been having going on?
Just
Making money moves.
money moves. Had to have a little downtime,
I
last
know.
week.
We always could use Superwoman needed a rest every
Yeah,
now and then.
that's big time.
Even God, per the Bible, took the seventh day off to rest. So yeah, yeah, I think. We've been working out like crazy and we tired. We was tired, but we needed some time. But we back now and we're full fledged. We're not in the same location, but she's not gonna yawn for the rest of the show. But we are here in spirit with each other. She's sitting here and I'm sitting there and we're together.
Right. Yeah,
Okay. We are together.
that part. That part.
Okay.
That part.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so I mean I've had an interesting few weeks and I'm normally not this person, but I am this person. Like I'm transparent, but I'm
Yeah.
transparent just enough.
Absolutely.
Just enough because like behind the scenes it'd be like real life going on.
Right.
Um and I kind of don't speak on it, but I did. I just got a question. Let me just ask a question. Okay,
Okay.
let me ask a question first. I'm gonna ask the
Do it
question.
too.
If you were pregnant and you already had a, she said, we just gonna jump right on into it. Fuck it.
Let's jump into it.
You pregnant. You already have a child. You're on the side of the road
Okay.
in rush hour traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Would you call now you pregnant by somebody else? You pregnant with another dude, baby, but you have another child with another man. Would you call your okay?
You have a child.
You have a child.
Baby daddy one.
Okay, let's
You're pregnant now
yeah. Baby
with
daddy
another
or
baby.
husband. Baby daddy. We don't know if it's baby daddy or husband. We're not gonna say whichever one you want to be. Baby,
Okay, got you. Okay, I'm following.
even baby daddy or husband. So would you call baby daddy one to assist you on the side of the road?
If I had no other choice, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If I had
If
no other
you've
choice,
been stuck on
absolutely.
the side of the road for an hour,
If I'm stuck on the side of the road for an hour and I'm pregnant and I got was the kids in the car?
kids in the car,
Kids in the car.
kids in the car.
Okay. Absolutely. I'm calling
Absolutely.
anybody and
What's wrong
everybody
with
that
that?
can help me get off the
Man, listen,
road.
I'm on the side of the road.
Right.
I'm pregnant. It's rush hour.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So a situation similar to that happened. And I try to always do what's best in the best interest for kids because I was a kid in a blended family. And I would say I was gonna stop saying a child from a broken home. I'm gonna stop saying that. I'm gonna say blended home
Right.
because we should stop looking at households that have two different sets of parents as being broken. Like let's change our narrative and let's change our language with that. Instead of saying broken home, let's say blended homes. Let's just change that. Be conscious of that because we don't want anything to be broken, right? But
Absolutely.
okay, so and I let Tyler handle his own things because Tyler is an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and kids want to learn on their own anyway. You tell them not to do something, then they do something, whatever. Um, so the other mom, grandmother, she, I called her because I felt like she and I could communicate, and she could convince her child that, look, you're on the side of the road. The man not gonna talk to you. He just gonna call roadside assistant.
Right.
So the the backlash that I got was they're going to court because they're currently in court. And I'm not privileged to all of that because they were trying to fix everything on their own. They grown, they adults. At this point, they in their 20, they're almost 30 years old. So
Right.
it really has nothing to do with me. But you was just with them 2 weeks ago at a birthday party. So I didn't understand why it was okay for you to be at a birthday party
Right.
with him,
But then can't
but
ask
you
him.
don't want him to help you get off the side of the road. You was going to the same court at the birthday party.
Right.
You're on the side of the road. Do you know how many people have died on the side of the road from drivers that are not paying attention?
Right.
So my instant thing was get them off the side of the road. Number one, you're pregnant anyway. Why
Right.
you didn't call your current baby daddy?
That's what I'm
That's
like.
number one.
Right.
That's number one.
Right.
That what I'm gonna do? I'm an hour away. What I'm gonna do? My son is 5. So how much is too much, right? So my son, like in this process, he has been like sad. And some men have said, I wouldn't even be doing all that. Some men have said, oh man, don't even worry about it. But then here go me. Don't do your child like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give up on your child because the kid ain't gonna know, oh, my mom was making this difficult. The kid's not gonna see that. The kid only gonna say you was there, you wasn't there. That's
Right.
all the kid gonna say, right? That's
Right.
all the kid gonna know. They're not gonna be able to communicate on why the dad wasn't there or whose fault it was. They just know that the kid wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
My
So
thing is, I don't understand why she even had an issue with. Well, okay, so pride basically.
yeah,
It's okay when we're in a mutual setting where you don't have to help me with anything or I don't need you for anything. That was okay. So it was okay for them to be at the party together, you know, and ha and kiki or whatnot, but they were still going to court prior to that. But now fast forward, you're in an unreliable vehicle, you're pregnant, you have your kid, another kid of yours in the back seat. And okay, so now your car stalled out on you. You on the expressway on the side of the road, and
during
you
rush
know maybe, huh?
during rush hour.
Doing rush hour. Okay, and then you know that your kid's father who is living has access or can help you because they have roadside assistance and whatnot, and don't actually have to physically be there. And you too weak of a person and too deep in your pride to actually ask this man, hey, I need help. We're on the side of the road. I mean, just because you got his child at the bottom line, just because you can have his child should be a reason to say, hey, I need help. We stuck on the side of the road.
Yeah. So to me, because when she said, "Would you call your son father?" It hell yeah, if he the last person I gotta call, I don't got no pride. I'm on the
Amen.
side of the road. I'm in distress. I need help.
Right.
And if babe had to go to one of his baby mama, man, go to the baby mama. Go help her with your kid. It
Right.
don't matter if she got 4, 5 more kids in the car. You you have a responsibility to your child.
Right.
And I think for the mother, for the mother to
The grandma,
perpetuate that narrative of they don't need to be. I'm like, because first I don't like when anybody has to have any court system tell you how to parent your kid. You should be an adult enough to communicate with the parent of your child about the upbringing of your child, right?
right?
But unfortunately, more women than men, because you do have some men that say, "Oh, I don't want that nigga around my kids." Like that's some weak ass shit.
But
Because you
most men,
sitting there, right? You know what
it's
I'm
the
saying? And,
states
and
anyway.
control goes both ways, right?
Right,
The control goes both ways. It's not just women, but it is a level of control there. And I feel like you're not taking into consideration the kid and the well-being of the kid. Because as a kid, like I would have a problem. Why are you not helping my mama? Is she on the side of the damn road? Like, why my dad? Or you know what I'm saying? And that's not taking anything from the parenting. That's just saying
it's being responsible. Let's be real.
listen. And that's and so as a mom, like right, wrong, or indifferent, I tell my kid, oh, you wrong for that. You know, you're wrong. Don't do that. Like, cause he's like, oh, when he wasn't seeing his kid, oh, well, she said, well, go find out. If a female tells you, oh, it's not your baby, what do you have to do? You go find out. Go
Right,
get a test. You know what I'm saying? And oh, well, the baby looked like me. Well, sometimes you just can't go by that.
right.
Sometimes you have to really go get a test. You should just go get a test anyway, right? But
I
then I read something on Facebook. The women had a problem with why he needs to get a blood test when the baby first born.
I think it. I
I
think
know who I slept with. But he don't. But he don't know who you slept with. So to ease the issues later on down the line, I don't know if that's my baby anyway, right? Go ahead and get the test proactively, so there's no issues. 6 months you done named this baby after somebody that ain't even their name.
I'm done.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, I'm just saying.
Right.
Like I'm just saying, like, it does happen. I mean, it's not. That's why men have a lot of trust issues with women, because of the situations that have happened. I mean,
Right.
I watch more sometimes, and they 1,000% sure, and then it ain't
You
even the
are
baby.
not. You are
Yeah,
not.
and then I be so sad because I be like, oh, I'm ashamed.
I'm be
I
saying.
be
I be
ashamed.
like,
I be ashamed.
even if it's a 1% chance, it's still a chance. Like,
I be shamed because I be like, women ain't shit. I really be shamed for women. I be embarrassed. I'm like, y'all ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I was believing. I remember this white guy was on there, and he was telling the man, it was a black boy. The black boy was like, man, that's not my baby. And he was like, you know, that's your baby. Da, 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 da. My daughter ain't gonna lie to me.
right,
10 back. The daddy was shamed. His face was red. I was shamed. You know what I'm saying? And that'd be bad when you get the parents. But that women ain't shit. But I digress. But black women don't cheat. Let's go back to a previous I had said black women don't cheat.
right.
But Maury just making up shit. Like Maury is making up shit as he go when he had these shows. But I don't I really so you saying that was too much.
I mean, my whole thing is, regardless of all that happened in the past or whatnot, the end of the day, you have a response there. You have a responsibility as a parent. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, I don't care what kind of issues that you had, or who saw who, or who didn't see the kid at this time in the past, or all that other stuff going forward. Right now, in that moment, you are on the side of the road. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You're on the side of the road, and your kid is on the side of the road.
Right. Right.
And so my thing is, so out of pride, you rather stay on the side of the road than not have to then to call your daughter's father or your son's father to say, hey, we're on the side of the road, we need help.
We need help. I
Man,
mean,
it's
that,
a whole nother breed of folks these days. I swear to God. And my
but
thing is, I really got a problem with the grandmother, which is the girl's mom. I got a problem with her co-signing the bullshit.
that's why I called her, because I ain't never called her, and even when I felt like when people when kids are around you and they hear other adults talk about you and how they act, when somebody been talking about you, it ain't no insecurity you feel. It's people start moving around you differently, and you know that it's called discernment. You not dumb, super crazy.
Right.
And so I know, like, because my granddaughter even told me someone, but I mean, I never said nothing.
Right.
Never said nothing. But for you to sit here and let your daughter be on the side of the road,
Right. And you can't
you're
even
letting
help
your daughter be on the side. She had been on the side of the road for over an hour. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, enough is enough. Too much,
right.
like, and that's why this show is too much. What's too much? Come on, like, y'all are doing too much. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Are you
Right.
mad? Do you hate him? Do you think he gonna kick? Like, so she named every horrible thing that my son did when he was on drugs. I'm talking about, she went through a list of things, and I was just like, that's cool. I'm like, okay, he did that. See, the first thing about it is, one is acknowledging the fact of what has happened, right?
That's
So I'm gonna acknowledge this was true. This was his life. This is not him today.
right.
This is not him today. Oh, well, the kid don't want to be around him. She's scared of him. And then when the mama not around, she fawning all over him. You know what I'm saying? Hugging all on him, wanting to see him, wanting to talk to him. And so it's just like, you've told her verbally your daddy is evil. The kid has said him not evil, nah. You know what I'm saying? So then
Right.
it's just like, so why are you doing this? Like, you're doing this because you're upset, or you doing this because you bitter? You doing this for the best interest of the child? Which one are
No,
you doing? Because if he's changed his life, how much is too much at that point? You know
exactly.
what
And
I'm saying?
it don't even it has absolutely nothing to do with any of that. It's pride.
Okay, but then where does the adult come in place at? Because anytime,
Although
even
at
when I
the
see adults promoting their kids to fight, like, I don't never get that either. Because I'm like, do you why do you want that for your
right,
kid?
right.
Like, they dropping the kids off to fight. You're gonna go to jail. Number one. Number one, you're going to jail.
Yeah,
You're going to jail. And why if the kids gonna fight, they just gonna fight because that's what kids do. But why be the adult to be a part of the foolishness instead of trying to fix it? Too much is too much.
yeah, and that's
Like, I
too
don't want to be my son. I don't want to be that person that keeps my son from being the best version of himself because because if he was wrong, I would tell him. If he wouldn't have went out there, I would have been upset. If he would have left his kid on the side of the road, I would have been upset. Like,
exactly,
why the hell you ain't gonna go get your kid out the
exactly,
side of the road?
exactly. That's a straight up. That's a problem,
So it's like a double-edged sword. Like,
girl. Oh
should
well,
I have said, you know what I'm saying? So he like, well, mama, I went out there. She hate me that much? She don't want me to help her? And I'm like, I don't know if she hates you that much that she don't want you to help her. I don't know. But I do know that hurt does allow us to stay in a place of just, fuck it, I'll do it on my own.
exactly,
And you can't do it on your own. No,
exactly.
we all need help.
At some point in time,
Man, we all need help. I
like
don't
that.
care the strongest person.
That's very disturbing, though. I mean, it's really really disturbing. It's very disturbing to me.
It's disturbing to me as well. So, and then I was gonna be like the supervised visit.
Who is that? That's his.
No, that's
Uh,
babe. That was
uh,
gonna be the supervised visitation. So they were doing this thing where I was supposed to be there so he can be a supervised visitation.
Mm-hmm.
So and she keeps saying, well, he don't want to go to court. He should be afraid of court because in court they're gonna do this, this, this. They're also gonna look at you as a parent in court. So
Absolutely.
here's the thing: when you dig a grave for somebody else, dig two.
So come
Dig
on now.
two.
You better-
Too. Because listen, you might not even want that for your life
right.
because you ain't
Right.
been on the. None of us have been like a parent that's been 100%. None of us have. Nobody has.
Right.
Nobody has. We've all fallen short of for our children. But
Absolutely.
you sitting here thinking like you think he's afraid to go to court because he's sitting here trying to go to arbitration with you. I don't have to do the supervised visits. Go to
Right.
court. Go to court. Let the
And
judge
see what
figure
happens.
the shit out. Let the
Right.
judge figure it out. I wouldn't have even said nothing else to you. I would have just because you don't see black boys fighting for their kids. You don't see that. You
That's
don't
true.
see men really fighting for their kids. You see a man not even wanting to go get their kids legitimized because they don't want to be put on child support.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even want rights to their kids legally because they don't want to go get put on child support.
You ain't lying about that.
You know what I'm saying? So the judge is going to look at a young black man fighting through a court system.
Right. To see them, to see his kids.
You going to at least get a visitation.
Right.
Now here's the thing, because legitimization says once my son get the girl legitimized, I can go get grandparents' rights. Nigga, listen, if you gotta understand, it's you could either we can do this civil way, or we can get into some real gangster shit, the court way. I don't want to go that way because who wants to be drugged through court? Because that's resources and time. But unfortunately, you still have people that feel like, oh, this is how things have to be in our life, and it's sad. So too much is just too much. It's
Right.
too much.
Right. I'm just stuck though. I am stuck on the whole scenario. Like, what type of mother would literally just would rather stay stuck on the side of the road with their kid and you pregnant?
Oh, he's a danger to me, right? He's a danger. Now, mind you, they said,
What you tell her that bullshit?
hey, listen. I know for a fact tried to hit him with a car when y'all were younger. He went to jail for domestic violence because he hit you in front of the maintenance man, but you bailed him out of jail. So did he beat you to the point where you got pregnant after that? Like, so you battered. So you have a story that you tell people because you want to feel sorry. And this is what women do. And this is why sometimes I don't like you bitches. But listen, they want to have the sob story, right? The woe is me story.
Yeah.
They say, oh, he hit me, but you didn't hit this man 27 times and he snapped on you one time. So you don't take accountability in your actions. And now you're the fucking victim, right? You're the victim. And then society, because look at Chris Brown, because this was in the news now. Chris Brown had the text messages from the girl that's trying to say that she raped him. But what if Chris Brown didn't have them text messages?
Right, it wouldn't be going a whole different
way. It would have been rape, right? It's rape, right? So then now we're wrong. I mean, it's Chris Brown is wrong.
Right.
Chris Brown is wrong. He already wrong because we don't know how many times Rihanna hit him in the car. Because you know yourself, when women are irate, we will hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we will hit. I don't know a calm bitch. I ain't never met one.
Right.
I ain't never met one. Where they at? Where they at?
Right.
Where are the ones that don't yell or hit whenever they are upset? Where are those people? It's just the world is already hard, right? So you making life harder on yourself just because for what though? And it be the kids that suffer, and I think that people forget that kids grow up to be adults. I think I think in their mind they think kids stay kids all their life.
Right. And they do remember, honey.
Yeah, and they do remember, but they are adults. So they are going to parent to the extent that they parented. And if you make your kids think that they daddy don't love them or they mama don't love them, then you are definitely doing your kid a disservice
And
because
it's
that might
crazy
not be the case.
right. And also what's crazy is that you're molding your children to behave like this when they become adults too. And that's what
Right.
a big problem is. I saw one of these Facebook groups I was in, somebody had posted say, do you really think that the things that you went through as a child um has anything to do with how you act as an adult? And it's like, how you even asking a damn question, first of all. I'm like, absolutely, because 9 times out of 10 we have never been taught, any of us have ever been really been taught how to deal with the trauma that we dealt with as in in our childhood, and or even as kids, what I'm saying. It's
Right.
like, yeah, I mean, true enough, I will say most 70 early 80 babies do have more problem solving skills than the ones of the
Yeah,
new
the new
school.
kids, right?
You know
Because
what
they
I'm
don't want to
saying?
shoot.
Because we were outside all day, being before the street lights. And so you had to deal with the people that you was around and learn how to problem solve and fight and make up and all that
Yeah,
stuff. Now they don't have any of that conflict resolution type stuff going on as
no.
kids. They don't, it's always
People excuse their behavior for
there's
whatever
an
reason.
adult, right? There's an adult
Oh, oh,
intervene.
he's from a broken home. He's gonna act like
Right.
that. That's not okay.
They're gonna pat you on the back and give you a lollipop
Yeah,
and you're gonna be all right, but you never learned to have those problem solving skills. Um, and especially when they started doing play dates, that's what it came from to me. Because once you start having supervising, I'm saying when you start having adults to supervise everything that the kids doing, they're not really learning, how to resolve their own issues because there's always an adult intervening. You
right.
know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
so you have that. You don't have kids that just going outside to play with the neighborhood kids no more. Now it's everything is really structured.
yeah,
And I understand the reason why for most of the part, the way how it's so dangerous now. You can't even be outside playing, this that, and the other. But the problem solving skills are definitely totally different. And so even like with this situation, like it's just stupid to me. It's just it's very, and when I mean stupid, I mean it's just sad
it's
because
sad. Yeah,
why would you allow your child to suffer because you mad or
yeah.
because you feel hurt? And
But
then ultimately it's, like, I mean, what are you trying to see, who got the biggest balls? Like, what's going on?
no. So again, it falls back to control.
That too.
So so if someone knows that something will affect you, this is how they feel like they can attack you, right?
Yeah.
So me verbally, so like I I I just blocked her because I blocked the mom and I blocked her. Like I ain't got nothing else to say because sometimes you can't fix people. Like I'm always the person that want to give people chance after chance because I know what it's like to be hurt and I know what it's like to not be hurt. I know what it's like to feel like I'm on my own. I know those feelings. So I try to show up as a person
Mhm.
that's whole and fair. But sometimes people just like being in that space of confusion.
Yeah.
And I've learned that you can't fix them. They got to fix themselves. And when you said that the parents were fixing with the conflict resolution, that's true because my son said, what am I supposed to do? You make all the choices for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You told me what to do. So when you got a parent that sit there telling you everything to do from 1 to 16, then all of a sudden I'm supposed to figure it out. Hell, I don't
Right.
know what to do. I don't know
Right.
what to do.
Right.
They don't know what to do. Right. And we haven't equipped these kids with a skill set to make decisions. So they're gonna make some wrong decisions because like our generation has failed these kids. And the generation after us, they are failing their kids.
Right.
And I don't even know what to say about these other ones because hell, they got their kids all on the internet with the hand on their hip, smacking their lips, and I mean, we really like. At least we had Bill Cosby, and I know people like to frown at Bill Cosby name, but Bill Cosby, and I'm gonna say it again, Bill Cosby taught me how to read. I mean, we had different world, so we wanted to go to college just so we can experience that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't have the power, the
Yeah, we
empire.
ain't
We ain't had a drug pen daddies and the mama that didn't just killed everybody and now they got a family. We didn't grow up with that. We grew up with
right.
like family matters. You
Yes.
know, we grew up where family really meant something.
And you have to remember too, right? And like now, there's not even, because of how we have streaming and all this stuff now. Like there's not even a such thing as prime time TV anymore. Remember, when we was growing up, you know,
Oh,
we didn't, it was prime time TV. Prime time TV is
after
basically,
9 o'clock.
this is like family, right? But it's family stuff too. But after that, that's when maybe like 10, 11 o'clock, that's
Yeah,
when you actually had shows like The Power and all that
yeah.
stuff.
Cousins,
Before that,
Dallas.
before that,
Baby, you
and
weren't watching that. You was watching America's Funniest Videos and going to
there
bed.
was none of that
You be
coming on.
like,
But the networks wasn't even allowing
no,
those type of shows prior to that 10 o'clock. You see what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So you know, you had that prime time where it was, that's what the family, like 8 o'clock to about 10 o'clock was like when the family was always sitting down watching the Huxtables and
Right.
watching Different World and all
Families
that. You know what I'm saying? Family Matters, whatever, you know.
families
That,
ate together on Sundays.
absolutely. And
At a
then prior to that, I mean, even if you look at TV, actually watch TV now, I'm not talking about all these extra channels, but I'm like stuff that, like, if you look at the NBC and the ABCs, wouldn't like that, you would realize that even now, if you're somebody that's at home during the day, you're going to see more of like the court TV stuff that like our elders would may watch,
yeah.
because at that time of the day with these networks, that is the majority of what's watching the TV. You know what
Do
I'm
the
saying?
do
So
the
I remember
stories
was growing
still come
up,
on though?
huh?
Do Young and the Restless still come on? I just want to know.
Girl, the soaps, they come on. I don't watch them. Some of them do. Yeah, my mom was still recording. You know, and so, and even when we were kids, you know, Saturday morning, you was ready to
Cartoons.
get up and watch
You woke
cartoons.
up at 5 just to watch the cartoons. The good.
Absolutely,
Now they got
absolutely.
a Cartoon Network.
Right. And then growing, look, and then what, when you got home from school, which was after the elders had they time watching, you know, they type of stuff, then you had all the cartoons that came on after school.
Yeah,
And
after
then
school
after that,
from 4 to
right, and
6.
then exactly. And then after that, you got into your prime time TV where you
Yeah,
had family stuff that the whole family kind of watched,
exactly.
like we just said.
Exactly.
And then after that, when you had your about your 10 o'clock ish, 11 o'clock ish, then that's when you had, you know, that late night TV that actually showed sex scenes and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Now you're
Oh
getting
yeah,
that
baby,
stuff.
you barely saw an areola back in the day. You barely
Yeah,
saw areola.
absolutely.
Now you see full breast. Like you really out
Right,
here. Like I mean,
right.
so media has really impacted society in a negative way.
Absolutely.
So the images of the bitter, because people automatically think if it's a baby mama and a dad and a new, it has to be a situation. Like they don't,
Is it
and you see they got rid of that Lisa Ray show when she was with Dwayne. Was it Dwayne Martin? It was like the three of us. What was it? Lisa Ray was in it.
Lisa, right?
It was based off of Will Smith's life. After Will had left Cherie, see you, yeah. I don't know if that yet.
Oh, I
I
do
don't know
remember
the
that
name of it,
show.
but they coincided together like a happy family.
Yeah,
Now
I
all the shows
did.
think like, oh, you gotta have a problem. Like, no, we don't have to have a problem.
Right.
Who made
Exactly.
that narrative? We don't have
Right.
to have an issue. We all are a family. Like we are a family.
Mhm.
Like when I think when people put kids as the forefront, I think that they will start to recognize like, okay, it ain't about me. It
Mhm.
really is not. But some people are not ready for that conversation. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just felt like as a mom, you even if you think it's however you felt personally with your own situation, that you know that shit wasn't the best. Right.
Right.
I know
Right.
my situation wasn't the best with my son. So why would I want to encourage my son to not have anything to do with his kid?
Right.
because
I
his
agree.
dad didn't have nothing to do with him, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
know how that hurt my son. So
Right.
why wouldn't I say, nah, man, you got to be better than that, right? So why, as a parent, would I condone you doing the same thing that was done to you? Hey, show up as the person that you needed when you was little every time. And I tell my son that I'm like,
Every time.
every time, man, look, I'm gonna tell you, this is the best thing I ever bought for $5. It say, oh, you can't see it. Can you see it?
Mm-mm.
Fuck that light.
We
It
look
says
close.
she needed. She said she needed a hero, so that's what she became.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
that's all I'm saying. Like, I mean, I know things hurt us in life. I mean, my baby daddy hurt my feelings because he didn't want to be a parent. He talking about he didn't know what to do. Nigga, I did. Did I? I knew. How did I know?
Right.
I
Different face.
read the book about it. Oh, okay. And it was wrong. But I
Right.
mean, and I did resent him about it because he got a chance to go to college right after high school, and I had to drop
Mm-hmm.
out of college, and 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 I had to go to college later on in life, and I did resent him a little, but I never talked bad about him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I knew like my son really liked the man. Like how you like somebody you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? But he liked him, and I how sway. You know what I'm saying? But I never said nothing bad about the man. And even now, they have their own relationship. And my son decided to spend the holidays with him. So, do I feel like, oh, okay, that's what you're doing? You want to spend time with your daddy? You want to be now all these, you know what I'm saying? Like in the back of my head, but like I would
Yes.
never like hate on that relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I get it though. I get it too. I definitely get that with you.
Like this is my
Uh,
kid. Let this just be my kid. I did this. This is my kid. But
right. I've had my moments. I have had my moments, but you know what? I think at the same token, like I said, I think we just kind of bred a little different though. You know what I'm saying?
girl,
Yo,
I
like
feel like that.
we
We
are
gotta be.
because even when we may be in our own feelings about stuff, we always still make the decision to do what's right
That's
for
right.
us. And no matter how we kind of feeling underneath all that,
Yeah.
most of the time that's not even verbal. We won't even say nothing. Like we might vent to
I'm
each other.
not
Be
venting
like, "Hey,
you.
man,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
And I'm venting to Facebook today, which really is not a vent, but it's more like a call for help because like we gotta do better. But I mean, we just talking about it. I mean, deep sigh.
right, right."
Because
Shatima
even me,
says hi.
hi.
Brandon says two beautiful, intelligent young ladies. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Take that.
Is that
Take that.
Nelly?
I take
Is
that.
that you'll
Yeah.
take that? L M. So
But
yeah. So I just I feel like do you tell your friends when they doing too much? Like would you
absolutely. I
say
don't I want
so
my
if
friends
that
to
was
hold
your
me
child,
accountable.
if that was your daughter though, would you say, come on man, you doing too much?
Yes,
You would have
absolutely.
said you were like, girl, call that boy so you get off the side
Call
of the damn
him
road.
to get my grandbaby outside the street. If I couldn't help, yes, absolutely. You know what I'm
I
saying? But my thing is they should have already built I mean, well, I know that's hoping for maybe too much, but my thing is building those relationships so that when you are in need that you won't have that type of a hang up. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to go beyond you and how you feeling about whoever. Like, yo, that's your kid's father. Y'all ain't together no more or whatever. So at this point, y'all should be still building some type of a friendship, some type of
it,
rapport because
it,
y'all still have a kid. Y'all,
and when
I
I
don't,
said that, I said we supposed to be a family.
right.
But some people can't be a family. You know what? You absolutely right. You absolutely right. That it ain't no talking to you. I'm gonna just move forward. And I was very sad. I was sad because one, I'd probably never even talk to the lady like that. Cause like
Yeah.
if you see me, if I'm cussing at you, you just see me at my worst. Cause I don't even come off. I don't even get out my body like that.
You don't.
But
You don't.
don't keep fucking with my son because he trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Don't keep fucking with him.
Yeah.
Leave him alone. He's trying to do the right damn thing. I'll fight you. Over him trying to do the right thing, I will fight you. Like, don't fucking play with me. Period. I even look, me and my dad and babe, we all argued because I told him to go pay the child support. And they was like, don't tell that boy that. I'm like, yeah, don't tell him that. I'm like, don't y'all tell him what not to do. He trying to do the right thing.
Right.
So
He needs to. Because my thing is, you won't have these things hanging over you, feeling like you got to do this and feel like you got to do that. You know, you walking on eggshells and this, that, and the other because you afraid that somebody they're gonna put you on child support. Like, come on, you have to take control of your life and take control of where you're going forward. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, hell, at the end of the day, I mean, I look at this shit. At some point they have to look at themselves like, okay, well, I made my bed, I made it, I did this, I
yeah,
gotta
do
make
you know how
sure
many niggas don't work real jobs so they don't have to pay child support?
and that's just
You know
ridiculous
how
at this.
many, and I'm gonna say nigga because there's an ignorant person. I'm not saying nigga like good color, but you know how many niggas quit a job so
Yeah.
child support find out where they work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's be for real. Let's be for real. Do you
Like
know
what
how many men they
for
won't work? I'm talking about niggas will not work at all.
right. But that same money that you done spent that you claim that you can't pay for child support, you don't spend that on some weed. You know what I'm saying? You don't spent it on some outfits. You don't spent it on a fake Gucci belt. You know what I mean?
They used to
Like
come to Macy's and rent outfits every Friday and return the shit on Sunday. Listen, I'm so sick of you renting outfits.
outfits. What? Yo, you can rent outfits.
Women do that. Women do that too. But I
Hold
never
on,
seen
though. I didn't know you can rent outfits from Macy's.
you can't. But when you return it in 2 days after you done wore shit, that's called renting the outfit shit.
That
I
is an
was
outfit.
at church. I was at church. The Bishop Long say, hug the person to your left. He had on a Gucci sweater. Tag, you felt the tag all on the back. Come on now. Come on. Hey, what's that group with RL? What's the name of that group with RL?
Who?
RL, Butter Love. What's the name of that group?
Girl, I don't remember.
One of them dudes. I don't know which one it was. I forgot. He used to borrow outfits all the time. I'm like, you too old for this shit. You too old for this shit. You don't have to have something new every time you go out. But people think that means wealth. When they go out of town, what they do? They go buy. Kevin said it was Nick, but one of them dudes from next.
Okay, right.
So, when you go out of town, you go buy new outfits for what? Them people ain't seen your old outfit. You know what I'm saying? I just be like, what do that mean? If you get something new, that mean like you cleaner because you out of town and something new? I don't understand that. So I'm like, why are y'all renting these outfits and bringing them back sweaty, smelling like weed?
Because they broke. And they're trying to portray a lifestyle that they have not achieved. It's just that simple.
So faking it, that's too much. All of this shit is just too much. It's just too
much. That's girl.
So don't be man. Like don't like.
Hey, we might need to open a clothing rental.
They do have that. You can rent designer clothes online.
I know you can, but I'm saying like, hey.
But you ain't gotta rent no Levi's, nigga. Like, come on, man. No, now. I'm talking about be pulling out of water money, clothes smell like full weed. I want to return this. You had it on. It still
Mm.
smelled like weed. And every time I found money in the pockets, I never gave it back to him because I was like, y'all, you didn't even check the pockets.
Right.
So
That
I'm just
old boy from the club.
oh boy for the club. Yeah, for last night. Yeah. Him. It was him. Him. Oh boy for
Girl.
the club. Because the women in the club be like, girl, he look good. Look what he got on. The whole time it's a rented outfit. Like, stop playing. Stop playing. Oh, he got money. He ain't never wore the same thing twice. Cause he ain't
Right.
got that shit. He can't wear
Right.
the same thing twice because he don't own it anymore. Cause he took it back. But y'all, the women been doing it. They been doing it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
ain't doing their business, but you know they been doing it too.
Yeah.
So,
I know quite a few.
hey, women been renting outfits for a long time. That's why the men started doing it because they seen their mamas do it. So shit, they was like, I might as well start doing this shit too.
Right.
And now here we are,
Mm,
2022.
mm.
So now they got all kind of exchange policies, like you got to leave the tag. They got all these policies and procedures in place. But all of this stuff be too much. You know what I'm saying? We all just need somebody in our life that's gonna tell us no. Just say no, man. You doing too much. You ain't
Doing
gotta. You ain't gotta be renting these outfits, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do men go to their homeboys like that and say shit like that? Man, why you over here renting outfits? You know what I'm saying? Like, who you trying to impress?
I cannot. I cannot.
I told you I had a whole lot of stuff. It's like I think I done checked off everything I had said because there's a lot of shit that went on.
Yeah. Yeah. I yeah, man.
Yeah, but that really is the sad. But you ain't just agreeing with me because you my sister. You are telling me if I'm wrong.
You already know.
Okay. Because if you was going to court with your baby daddy and I called him to help you get off the side of the road, if I'm wrong, just say that. You know what I'm saying? But
Man, listen,
but
me and my baby daddy has gone to court in a for child support, and we were the only ones in the courtroom that actually was sitting next to each other that were talking shit. Like
exactly. Okay, well,
we were getting along, and everybody else in
cool,
there with the same cases,
cool,
and they mad at each other, looking crazy and stuff. And I'm like, hey man,
cool, cool. But
it is
I
what
mean,
it
because I
is.
wasn't clear on how mad you was because y'all was just at the birthday party. So maybe I should have gotten clear. Maybe I should have asked her if it would have been okay. But because they was just together at the birthday party, I thought it was
Right,
okay.
faking the phone. They were
Like
being
this is serious to me. The birthday party wasn't serious
right.
because it's my birthday every day. Recognize
Come
it.
on, come through, sis.
Feliz cumpleaños. But anyway, so what else we got? What's going on? We gonna get ready to have our meet and greet. It's almost that time.
Yeah. We
You
got a
said
lot of
you
stuff
was
coming up this year, man.
I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I'm working back with my babies.
Yes.
I never really stopped, but
Yeah.
um, I'm being more involved now. What else going on? Tomorrow we got Yeek World Order.
What's
Um,
happening at Yeek World Order?
oh, that's that real Atlanta. It is Atlanta. That's
Amaretta said.
that Atlanta, that real Atlanta.
Amaretta said to tell y'all.
Amaretta don't count.
Amaretta said to tell y'all if it ain't zone 1, 2, and 3.
Well, Yeet World Order will not be in zone 1, 2, or 3.
What zone is
We're
it?
gonna be on the south side.
Oh, that ain't Atlanta.
We're gonna be in
That
all
ain't Atlanta.
yeah, I
Oh,
know.
y'all gonna be on Old Nat
We're
L?
gonna be on all that out
Yeah, that ain't that
tomorrow.
ain't that. But Old Nat used to be jumping back in the day. I don't
They
even.
still,
Hey,
they
listen, that
still do
was
their thing.
Julie Graham was there. Frozen Palace was there. I was there. No, I'm just
Facts, 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 man. Yeah.
all the big boy cars was there.
Oh,
Everybody
that's
had
it.
dope sitting on some.
I stayed off of Flat Show. Matter of fact, right there.
Oh, so you got right there
Oh
on
yeah.
too. We definitely live on the east side.
Yeah. Well, you know, so my roots are at East Point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you say the East Parent.
Yeah,
That's
my
not Atlanta.
roots, my roots are East Point. Yeah,
East Point is not Atlanta.
it sure is not. Not Atlanta.
Decatur is not Atlanta.
It is not.
Gresham Road is not Atlanta. No,
Some
no,
of it, but it's still just Metro because it's
no.
yeah.
She said Zone 6 is not Atlanta.
Which
Hey,
was a straight up
Akbar
lie.
did a song too. Akbar did a
He
song.
said, I don't even know what zone two. Now listen, yeah, we can talk about that real quick.
Okay.
Akbar, she could just left it alone. First of all, this is my opinion. She don't hold up.
Valerie is from Decatur.
She don't hold up. She can't hold the candle to Amaretto nor
She wasn't going against
Lotto.
Loretta, was she?
Huh?
She wasn't going against her, was she?
No, she was trying to go against what Lotto said.
About Clayco.
Yeah, no, you gotta listen to you gotta listen to it. You gotta listen to it. You know what I'm saying? The Lotto really, she didn't even shit on nobody. Honestly, Lotto was just like, hey, these the people that made Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
So
The,
she
the
got an
big
Atlanta.
balls that the big ball, the big the people who really put Atlanta on the map. And I ain't talking about our old OGs like Kilo or Raheem and all them.
Shout out to Kilo.
We ain't talking about that. We talking about motherfuckers that went straight mainstream, that was out there that, Atlanta got something to say type shit, which was, your Outcast and all that.
Oh,
And
okay.
so Lotto, that's who she put out there. She's, she spoke on Outcast and Ludacris.
That's the age group she in though.
No, she is not.
I'm saying they would have thought that Outcast was great. The people.
No. Lotto and London ain't but 2 years apart. Lotto talked about the people who really put Atlanta on the map, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
So she said Goody Mob. She said
right,
Goody Mob.
Outcast and all them. That's our era.
That's our era, but they legends to
absolutely.
They era.
Absolutely.
Kilo ain't a legend to them. Right?
Right.
Because I got a song with Kilo. Fuck you mean. Listen.
Right. Yes, we do. But my thing is, so then you got Art Bar to come, and she started talking about the people that really kind of like came after Outkast and all them, the people that Outkast paved the way
the
for.
newer people. Like
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She ain't even mentioned T.I. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody mentions Tip.
But at the end of the day, I'm just like, and then she mentioned herself, and I'm like, hey man, no.
She said she the queen of Atlanta.
I've heard. And my thing is, I actually like her transformation and everything. But
she can't rap.
Yeah, but this particular song, I was just like, nah, because she's almost more so like she came for Lotto. Lotto didn't come for Amaretto. You know what I'm saying? Lotto was just like, hey, I hear what you're saying, but you know what I'm saying? The South Side did this and Decatur, whatever, East Point. That's what she did. You know what I'm saying? It was almost more like, yeah, well, you talking about City of Atlanta and I'm talking about Metro Atlanta. We all Atlanta. Whereas here come, which one you playing right now? Which one you playing?
It's called Sorry Not Sorry, right?
Nah, which one you playing though? You playing? Which one you playing?
What it's Sorry Not Sorry.
Right, you got the Sorry Not Sorry. You got the Amaretto. Then you got, you got Lotto verse.
Lotto. Okay, who I should listen to first?
Okay, listen to Lotto.
Who gonna be on Apple Music?
Girl, go to Instagram. Shit. Just pull it up on Amaretto page.
How you spell it?
Omer, I think TTA. Hold on. Let me
so what's the name of Amaretto song? Sorry Not Sorry.
Sorry Not Sorry.
Okay, let's just. We do not own the rights to this music. Do not pause our shit. Facebook.
Right.
Okay,
yeah. OMERETTA. But she got everybody's version on it. You know what I mean?
This her.
Okay, which one you playing? Amaretto's version?
Amaretto.
Yeah, we know what she's saying. You need to play Lotto version.
Okay.
And then play And then play Akbar.
Ridiculous after this drop. Do not jump to no conclusions. I don't need these folks in my mentions. No, I'm too solid. Gonna keep it a break. I ain't going back and forth because I said what I said. I'm clearing the air because I feel it's my place. I gotta jump on a couple folk head. Y'all come to the city, get a feel for this out. And I wanna go home. I know you love what it taste like. But it ain't too sad. We had to live up in these trenches. Y'all went back to the birds when we got up on the late nights. Look, we really ran through these streets. We ain't never get a break. So we speaking on Atlanta. I don't play right. But I'ma get right to the subject. Ain't gonna beat around the bush. Chance it is you say you from the A, right? Where's I know you from? What hood did you live? What hospital bed were you born? Look, I know it sound crazy, but I'm a A baby. I gotta start pulling for a card. We had to live in this zoo where you don't make it out, so I don't give a fuck what they say. Look, if you niggas ain't go up that APS system, you bitches is not from the A. And you from Gwinnett, nigga, up that perpetrator step back, talking about you from the outskirts, could've killed that. Rep where you from and don't rep where you home, no air force claim around the world, and they felt that. Earned out my scratch and I got my respect. The whole city know I'm a beast. Look, if you not from this side and you don't know the facts, you chill and repeat after me. How that part, it's not Atlanta. It's not Atlanta. I know you, it's not Atlanta. Clay Coat, it's not Atlanta. Decatur, it's not Atlanta. Gwinnett, it's not Atlanta. Roswell, it's not Atlanta. Fort Park, it's not Atlanta.
Fort Park is Atlanta.
Look, the North, it's not Atlanta. The South, it's not Atlanta. You niggas, it's not Atlanta. You bitches, it's not Atlanta. On to Atlanta. I had to get through Atlanta. I'm talking about the 1, the 3, and the 4, the old, not the new Atlanta.
You talk about the old, not the new Atlanta. They gonna be big mad. They big mad.
She's funny. Okay,
What's
now
the
play.
name of Lotto song? What's the name of Lotto song?
It's Sorry Not Sorry remix.
Everybody sorry. Song is Sorry Not Sorry.
It's remix. Put Lotto.
Okay, let me see.
See if you pull that one up.
She remixed her own shit.
But that's why I say probably she went to Instagram played it. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know how long it is.
No, you bitches is not Atlanta. No, big red on to Atlanta. I had to get through Atlanta. I'm talking about the 1, the 3, and the 4, the old, not the new Atlanta. Bitch, I'm from Clayco, home of the green bandanas. We only tell tourists Atlanta. The first and the only rap bitch with a plaque in my city. We skipped school with the panhandle. Scream RP to Slim Dunkin'. I fuck up this money. It's nothing shit longer than terror. Now that I made it, I'm still giving back to the hood, pulling up like the Southside Center. We never come.
That's it.
That's
so I gotta get the long version. I don't have the long version. But my thing is, hold on, but you got Akbar version too. Hold on, let me find what's
okay.
Lotto. Let me see. She might have the longer version on her page. Did you find it yet?
Pulling up like the Southside.
This up.
We never claimed the city, but make the city the shit that it is for real. Wait, the only reason a nigga wish they wasn't from here to get away from Big the Hill. I went to Point South and I went to
Hold on, let me back it up.
We only tell it's not Atlanta. Fort Park, it's not Atlanta. Lynburn, it's not Atlanta. Look, the North, it's not Atlanta. The South, it's not Atlanta. You niggas, it's not Atlanta. You bitches, it's not Atlanta. We rode on to Atlanta. I had to get through Atlanta. I'm talking about the 1, the 3, and the 4, the old, not the new Atlanta. Bitch, I'm from Clayco, home of the green bandanas. We only tell tourists Atlanta. The first and the only rap bitch with a plaque in my city. We skipped school with the panhandle. Scream RP to Slim Dunkin'. I fuck up this money. It's nothing shit longer than terror. Now that I made it, I'm still.
Ain't nothing longer than Terror Boulevard. Nothing. Peachtree ain't even.
City, the shit that it is for real. Wait, the only reason a nigga wish they wasn't from here to get away from Big the Hill. I went to Point South and I went to Rex Mill. These bitches BIBBL with no skill. First rap bitch sneak this, I'm sitting there blitz. They gon' let off them walk ass limbs. Southside with an L. Puerto Rican Johnny with my uncle and we still come to check. X231 might pull up on the red. I grew up at the Palace right off Old Neck. I got 2 chains hitting on my neck. Top down playing Monica in that vet. Red, I respect it, but I'm from Jurassic. The South what I'm ripping. I said what I said. So Migos, it's not Atlanta. 21, it's not Atlanta. Sierra is not Atlanta. Ludacris is not Atlanta. Man, Clayco made Atlanta. Decatur made Atlanta. Rap Gang tried to play Atlanta. Outkast came and saved Atlanta. On God. Yeah. I like, but don't get this shit fucked up. The hardest bitches in the motherfucking rap game is from the A. Pit, Lotto, Pit, Redder, and don't you fucking forget it. Yeah. Put on all these bitches next out 2022.
Oh, okay then, Lotto. She said.
Okay, now. Okay, no. Now play Akbar version.
All right, let's play Akbar V. Sorry, not sorry.
Listen to her, play her version.
Okay, I'm playing it.
Like see, Lotto never said I'm a rebel, you ain't da 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 da, or don't get it twisted. You know, she ain't never called her out. She just added to what she
What
was
was
saying.
said? Hold on, 'cause I had to rewind her. She still get active. First of all, she old. She our age.
Y'all know where I'm from, the city that everybody wanna claim to make them look cool, cause they know we got all the juice. I'm talking that swag that you get from Shot of John is strong. It gotta be here, you can't put that shit on. Better believe it, bitch, I'm from Bleeding, but still go wherever I want. You cannot mention the A and not mention Agua, but call me Big B on this track. I'm about to take you on a tour of my city, and plus I be speaking on facts. Look, rock crew shut the whole city. That's Big Boo, Lil Tick, TJ, and Young Thug. New Orleans came after Trina flood. We still streaming free cutting world. The Miami boys tried to play Atlanta. Found out that niggas ain't hoes in Atlanta. Back when 30 deep with Blue Jean Bandits, and YD was the baddest young hoe standing. When none of them hoes out safe in the blow, and YC don't give them no passes. If I call Pinky and Nookie and Nicky right now, they'll still get on their ass. Them bitches you see in Georgia, I hear in the A. Them bitches is not from my city. Little bitch not from Atlanta, touch a bitch from Atlanta. It get worse than 5 o'clock track. Creep up the street on MDC. Tell a nigga hello, rest in peace. Now I'm about to real move deep. And free the nigga raw low to the nigga free. Atlanta, the city self-made. Home of the braids. A lot of these rappers we made. Young Jeezy was never born out in Atlanta, but still rep Atlanta until this day. Soulja Boy never grew up in the A, but the dance was so hard, we let him come stay. All that JD and Luda have done for Atlanta, I wish they was born in the A. If Kirkwood half was on 6, who the fuck young Scooter gonna pick? Atlanta. I'm so good at Little Mexico, I'm about to go pull up on Future through the Tony Montana. To my nigga casino and still spending free fans off that fofo money. Marco the kid, hope how they don't know, bitches don't know about that type money. Diggo got a whole bunch of sweet niggas, I ain't wanna flex, and so I call my big brother baby. Then I gotta go to Oakland City just to holler at baby and buy a couple bags from Teasy. Same niggas running them streets in the industry, you know them niggas right from my city. Atlanta ain't careers, put niggas in tears, just look what Tilt did to Flip. Lotto, you sus, it's never bad blood. I enjoy touring your hood, but let me stay fat, listen on fact, let me borrow your ears I could. But Atlanta prepared the table, let's get this shit straight. We were so generous, let y'all come get y'all a plate. Atlanta had millions and millions on platinums on platinums on. We got Thug, we got Future, we got Baby, plus we got Tilt the King, and not to mention plus I the Queen. Coming for everything with my new team. I'm a redder baby, you the coldest. Don't you let none of these bitches try to knock you off your focus. But back to the Benny, let me finish showing my city. Man, this shit so lit. Say Clay Go got big dogs, but Atlanta got giants. Niggas don't never want to go to postseason, cause niggas be dying. Hit first, still selling bad for the low, and niggas still buying. Girl, hoe say she run my city. You know that whole lying.
What? What?
Okay, so now that you listen to all 3 versions, what what you thinking? You see what I was saying?
I think she got bars, bro.
I think all of them got bars.
Hey,
I think all of them are talented. I do.
it
But
was
I'm
Tip
like,
born in Atlanta. Okay,
I don't think
so
anybody even know.
y'all know he grew up here, but was he born here? I mean, I know he spent the summers in New York. His daddy from New York, right?
I don't
I
know nothing
love
about.
Tip. Hey, I love Tip. I mean, if he
Oh,
from Atlanta, he
that's
from
not my
hey,
listen.
hey,
That is not what I want to talk about.
she said she just was saying, Lotto, let me talk to you real quick. She wasn't like
Before all that, before all,
dissing. She was
before all
just saying that Clayco was in Atlanta. She said Clayco wasn't made. Atlanta prepared the table for the Clayco artists. You see what I'm saying? And I'm trying to think who really is from Atlanta that since they giants. You know what I'm saying? Like Future. I mean, is he from Atlanta? He is from Atlanta. I mean, I like Future. I don't. You could take it as a diss if she didn't have to call her out, but Lotto said Clayco ain't Atlanta, but they made Atlanta, right? And then
but
what
she
her
didn't say they made Atlanta. That's no. What she was saying was all the artists that she called out was like, well, they not Atlanta, they not Atlanta. She was
right
basically saying the Metro Atlanta is what made
made
Atlanta.
Atlanta,
You know what I'm
right?
saying?
So
The all
so
Clay,
yeah,
Southside, Decatur, whatever. That's what made Atlanta what it is, and it's true.
so
It is true.
I'm from Missouri, right? So when people say where we live in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I don't live in Atlanta, but but I'm Atlanta. You know what I'm
you live in
saying?
metropolitan Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, well,
Right.
and I did. I mean, because I've had an Atlanta address, because
That's
Doraville
not
has
what
an
I'm talking
Atlanta
about.
address.
So if you know what metropolitan Atlanta is,
It's
metropolitan
not a
Atlanta,
285.
exactly. So that circumference of 285 right there, the inner and the right and the outer, that's the Metro Atlanta.
Yeah. So,
Okay. You look at on the
so
map and
she
say
said,
Metro Atlanta. So my thing is, all right, Amaretta kicked it off, and that was really City of
because at
Atlanta.
first y'all like the Amaretta song at
Oh,
first.
she got bars. I like Amaretta. I've always liked Amaretta before. I've known
She
about
said
her
some
way
stuff.
before all this.
I
But
like the beat.
I think all three of them got bars for real. But Art Bar, I'm like, man, leave them little girls alone.
Yeah, she didn't
You
have
are
to.
my age. You didn't have to call the girl out.
She
This
is
and
our
other.
age. She is our
I'm like,
age.
hey
And
man, look, it didn't
she's
even have to
our
be a
age.
rebuttal. It's
It
more
did.
so like just add to what they saying. You don't have to
But
do
she
the
said
and she put herself in a lot of this shit, and we
she
ain't
said
heard her.
she a queen.
We ain't heard
We
her ass until she was on Love and Hip Hop. Like who?
yeah, well.
And she used being Candy's cousin as leverage. Let's be real.
She was local Decatur.
Nigga, I
That
ain't never heard
I
of
don't
that.
know. I didn't know she was from
I
Central
didn't hear
Northern.
about it. I've never heard of her
Yeah,
prior
she
to.
was local at Decatur. Like
Again, I ain't never heard of her
I don't
prior
know where
to.
she from. Maybe she
Prior,
said she from Metropolitan. I don't know. I don't know. I just know she used to be on the east side. That's
man,
all I know. That's all I know. That's
I
all.
didn't hear nothing. I ain't never heard of her until she was on Love and Hip Hop.
But you know who not from Atlanta? It's me. It's me.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
not.
from Atlanta.
I'm a straight up Grady baby. My first address was
But
Atlanta. My
but
address
Moretta
now is
said if you
Atlanta.
wasn't born
But
at Grady, you're not Atlanta. They
that
got a
ain't
lot of
true.
hospitals, North Side in Atlanta, Piedmont in Atlanta,
That's Metro.
but they
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
count.
Piedmont.
Piedmont
Yeah.
is right down on Peachtree.
Crawford Long, which ain't even Crawford Long no more. It's Emory. You
Okay,
know, these new folks don't know
they
about
they
Crawford.
in Atlanta, right?
Atlanta. Right.
But I don't even. But see, that's just another thing that divides us as a people.
Yeah,
That's
man.
another thing that divides because they say it ain't where you born at, it's where you stay. So
But
I
that's
mean,
but here's the caveat. Here's the thing though, right? The
mhm.
motherfuckers, the real Atlanta folks, old school Atlanta folks, they spent their life trying to get out of Atlanta. That's the whole
Exactly.
thing. But why? Because they was from the slums of Atlanta. That's why she didn't know what the hell zone two was.
We
What
from
zone two?
I ain't too like
Where's
let's
zone
ride
two?
down MLK. Let's not. Let's just
Nah,
ride straight through
no,
Atlanta.
where's zone two though? The girl said she don't even know what in her interview. I don't even know what
I
zone
don't know.
two
I
is.
don't know
It's
what's on two.
Buckhead.
I just
It's
know
where the bread
oh,
at. You know what I mean? At
oh.
that point.
Well, she need to know that.
Exactly. She
She
didn't
needs
know
to know
that.
where the money resides. But
Exactly.
back
So
in
that
the
was
day, Atlanta was not the place to be because Wayne Williams had me shook. They had put the shit on TV. I'm like,
yeah,
hey, don't stop in Atlanta because I don't want Wayne Williams to come after me.
sure about.
He's gonna
But
try
my
to kill me.
you know, she talk about APS, and I get that. You know, I understand where she coming from, the city of Atlanta. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not finna, and I said it plenty of times, I'm not finna sit over here and fight with you over who struggled the most. Because
Right.
this is what she's talking about. If you weren't from these particular zones, projects, most of them straight projects,
Yeah.
then you ain't Atlanta. And I'm just like, hey,
But the
most of those
new
people though, most of those people, even though yes, they were a lot of people giving vouchers once they started tearing down the projects and everything. Too, that's how you got people that move out to these outskirts.
to Clayco,
That's
because they
most
moved a
of
lot of them
them went
to
to Clayton.
Clayton County and then shut the buses off. I mean,
Exactly.
they
Most of
did
them
that.
went to
They
Clayton
did do
County.
that. They
That's
did.
what
They
you was
did do
at
that.
that time. So my thing is, hey, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell the people they ain't Atlanta. They from Atlanta. They move, and then the
And
people
y'all
who
can be wherever the hell y'all want. If y'all say y'all want to say y'all from Atlanta, y'all can be from Atlanta.
you can be from wherever you want to be.
If y'all want to say y'all rich, y'all can be rich. I mean, you
Absolutely.
can be whatever it is that you want to be in life.
Oh
Don't
God.
let Amaretta. Lotto, Akbar tell you that you can't be where you want to be from. Okay.
Yes.
If I say I'm from Miami, just go with it. Okay. I don't gotta sound like it, just go with it.
Oh
'Cause that's
no.
what I used to say. I
It's a
used to
chick that
tell
just
folks
dropped.
I'm from
It's a chick. It's a chick that's on Lotto Page that dropped hers and said you are not from, you are not Miami. You ain't from Miami. It's a
oh,
song. Oh yeah, you ain't from. It's a song out. You ain't from.
well,
Miami.
she talking to me. Cause guess what
Yeah,
I be saying? I'm from my when I was young, that's all I used to say. I'm from Miami. I'm from
I'm
305.
from Miami. Yeah, but
305. I had all we had the airbrush t-shirts with our zip
snap.
area code. Mine
Yes,
said
girl, what you talking
305.
about? That?
Yeah,
Man, I'm
mine
about to
said
send
305. It was neon pink, wife beater, 305. That's me.
man, listen, can't
Star
nobody
Kiss,
tell me
Star Kiss
about
weed. I
going
had
to
a
Six
Star Kiss weed.
Flags, going to Six Flags, and going to that dang on the airbrush spot
Yeah,
right there, that little
yeah.
nook over there. Damn,
Oh,
it
we
ain't
need
about a
to
nine
do that.
vendor.
Let's do that. Let's go get. We gonna wear crop top.
Oh, where the Thunder River Bridge at? The Thunder River Bridge at? You had the airbrush place right behind it, like right in, well, right, really right in front of it.
I got my airbrush
Man,
on
you used
Taylor
to get
Road.
your airbrush, you used to get your sun visors and your caps and your
Yeah.
t-shirts, $10.
Had
Man,
the little
look,
sparkle on you. Had the little
ain't
sparkle
no.
on your numbers. Yeah. Yola all on. Somebody had airbrushed my face on my shirt, but that's Keller Road though. I don't like Six Flags.
Girl, please. I love this
But
flag.
we should do a 90s theme anyway.
Mm,
Maybe. We'll
mm.
talk about it. We'll get with Jess the planner because she's a planner.
Yeah, just
But
the
yeah.
same
So,
thing. Shout out to Just the Planner.
shout out to Jess the planner. Book her.
Mm.
Book us. Book her. So next week we'll be in our normal studio place together. This week is almost over with. Um
Yep.
Deep sigh. Big things popping. We got lots to do. Lots to talk about, more content. We gonna be getting these photos out soon. I can't wait. Cochran Photography will be doing our pictures. I'm so excited about that. And
Yep.
what's the name of that place that's on Instagram? For she, what is it?
Mm.
Yeah, you know.
Mm.
For she the experience. Like definitely y'all check out that Instagram page. And come mess with me at ATL Second Chance off of Gresham Road. That's in Atlanta. But the cab
Right
that's
off.
in Atlanta. But the cab county gonna come if you call the police. I'm just telling you, don't
Who coming?
the cab county. So maybe it ain't Atlanta. I don't know. Maybe Gresham ain't Atlanta.
Yeah, that's not Atlanta.
Gresham ain't Atlanta.
Yeah, it is. It's zone 6.
30316 ain't Atlanta.
It's zone 6. I just said
Three
it.
zero three one seven 30316 5141312. Oh, that's Atlanta.
I just said it is zone 6.
I'm just letting Amaretta know if she was listening. Tag her. She said she tired of y'all being in her mentions. But yeah, so so that's it for me today. LA.
Hey.
LA from the A.
Hey.
Your girl Yola.
So we gonna do the damn thing. You know,
You ain't even said nothing. We gonna come do the damn thing.
we gonna come do the damn thing. So yeah.
Yeah, all that. We
We'll
love y'all. We gonna catch y'all at the beach or the bank
don't let the move.
until the money move.
And we will catch y'all next week, same time, same station.
No, not at the same time because we was late.
Yeah.
We gonna be on time next week.
9:00.
We gonna go live at 9:05.
9:05. We was just
9:05.
15 minutes late today.
We always late. We be having these technical difficulties, but
Yeah.
y'all, but as we move into our more professional podcast vibes, So we
Mm-hmm.
take it serious. We're gonna have to start being prompt and consistent and posting our commercials. So it's gonna be a ride, a journey, and we appreciate all our lipstick and liars that have joined us before we became who we are gonna become.
Right.
So I appreciate y'all, and we'll catch y'all later.
Peace.
Smooches, spices.
Bye
See
bye.
you soon.
Bye.